Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 342. Today we have a half case of the brand new 2021-22 Upper Deck SkyBox Metal Universe. Obviously hobby, gonna be a lot of fun. It's been an exciting time. The Caulfield 1 of 1 PMG's already been pulled. The Matthews has apparently been pulled as well. So like lots of good stuff coming out early. The product looks about similar to the last Skybox Metal Universe with a slightly better rookie crop, obviously. I like the 21-22 rookie crop better. There's some cool inserts in here, some cheesy inserts. That's a really bad pun. But yeah, for this break, we'll probably include a couple sets of team base with each spot. Just depends on how much falls. Yeah, so here we go. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams, and 3 times on the names again because the Arizona Coyotes are the free team for this break. Seattle has a lot more stuff in the break than they do by like all the checklists that I looked at. So in theory, they should be one of the weakest teams. Here we go. So 3 times on the names. Let's get those copied and pasted in. Here we go. Once, twice, third time. Mikhail on top, Colin on the bottom. And 3 times on the teams. Again, Arizona is the free team. Seattle is in the actual random. Here we go. Once, twice, third time, Calgary on top, Islanders on the bottom. And names again, whoever's on top, you get the Coyotes. I almost said the Kraken because it's just such a force of habit, but here we go. Once, twice, here we go, 2 times. Third time, Galen. There you go. I think you got the first 2 spots in the break, so that's kind of fitting. There we go. All right. Oh no, I'm sorry if you can hear my cat freaking out in the background, but she is I don't know, upset, I guess. Mikhail, you have the Calgary Flames. Ted, you have the St. Louis Blues. Steven with the Colorado Avalanche. Mitchell with the Winnipeg Jets. Waylon with the Chicago Blackhawks. Ted with the Sabres and the Capitals. David, you got Vegas. Craig with the Flyers. Bill with the Rangers. Brent with the Habs. Graham, you've got the Leafs. Marshall with the Stars. Daniel with the Canucks. Dan with the Kings. Dennis with the Blue Jackets. Scott with the Lightning. Brent, you've got the Ducks. Eric with the Penguins. Ted, you've got Detroit. Riley, you've got the Wild. Joseph with the Senators. Marshall with the Sharks. Jason with the Panthers. Ted with the Kraken. Mitchell with the Hurricanes. Chris with the Bruins. Galen with the Predators and the Oilers. Ted with the Devils. Colin with the Islanders. And Galen with the Yotes. There are your teams. Let me switch on over to a break view here. These copied into the team viewer. CHL is sold out for tomorrow. Like I mentioned at kind of before we started recording this break, the other half cases of this will kind of depend on how this half case goes. If this half case is kind of quiet, we'll probably just run the same break again. If this half case is like average, probably run the same break again. If it's really good, we might split the boxes up into a smaller mixer. So kind of just depends, but yeah. So here we go. Save this. There we go. Final. Make sure all the names are correct. Believe so. Pod Colson's your PC. I mean, hey, that's not a bad guy to have for your PC. All right, team view. That's what we want. All right, here we go. So yeah, like I said, we'll do a couple. We'll wait for some trades, but I think for the most part it's gonna be go. So yeah, and like I said, we'll do probably 2 sets of team base. I think because there's 100 base cards. There's 100 cards in the base set, so that'd be about on average probably 6 cards per team, so something like that. So we'll probably do about that, and then should be good. Because there are the all-star, I believe it's just the alternate jerseys that are the variations. Anything above 100 is technically a hit. All right, well, let's get started. Because, yeah, I believe it is. Let me just double check this to make sure before I go crazy. I believe there are... yeah, all base above 100, which are alternate jerseys from 101 to 150, and then rookies from 151 to 200 are shorter print. All right, here we go. Box 585. Actually, before I get too far, sorry, I just forgot I need to get a garbage bag ready. I'm just gonna mute my mic for like 3 seconds here, as I didn't mute it. There we go. Sorry, I just have to get the garbage bag open. Did some cleanup in here, so we're onto a new box. And then I need this. Perfect. All right, here we go. Sorry about that little bit of a delay into the break, but yeah, like I said, fun product. Like, I like the design. I like the price point this year. Definitely, it's definitely a lot friendlier. Yeah, box is the exact same as last year. So here we go. See if there's any pattern to where I hope we get a good PMG. That's honestly like my big hope. So packs are definitely better than whatever was in SP Game Use. So and we'll just kind of go through the base. We'll kind of showcase like the base design to start us off, and then kind of go from there. But there's just like a regular base card. So on the back, you know, it's your typical design for SkyBox. So that's a little bit different, but it's like modern but retro at the same time. So prospects of Perfetti for the Jets. Not sure why these are... okay, so these are probably your jersey variations then. So this is a colon rookie. The rookies have the RC in the bottom corner. And this is your... okay, so they flip them upside down. So that's cool. 143. And then these are just the regular variations. So cool. Now I know. So it looks like, I mean, 3 cards per pack are going to ship. So I think there should be hopefully like 2 base sets per team. But amped up of Podkolzin for the Canucks. These are definitely like, it's kind of like matte finish. There's some like indents and stuff on it as a heads up, but yeah, not numbered. The edges on the back are a little rough. But that's what happens with, again, full color stock cards. Just a Gibson here on the reverse retro alternate jerseys, and then I think these are all just base. All just base. So it's a little bit more confusing for sorting purposes, but at least I flipped the like inserts backwards. So here we go. We have Big on Ice, I believe is the or Big Name on Ice. These are cool. They're kind of like die cut. Those are actually like pretty nice for die cut cards. Pretty sharp on the die cuts. Nice to see. Cool. Or Big Man on Ice, I believe. Yeah, cool hit for the Panthers there. We'll sleeve these up as we go along just because, yeah, it's Big Man. Big Man on Ice. Or Big Man, one or the other. But we'll definitely save those ones up just because, like, it is very much not a full card, and those are the ones that are likely to get a little bit dinged up most. I think this. I don't know if this is the. I think it's just the foiling on it, but it looks like it's. Yeah, I think it's just the foiling on the Perunovich. I think it might be more. Is it more pronounced in the? A little bit, but not a ton. Perunovich though, on the rookie, and then these are both just regular base. Again, nothing over 100, so cool. All right, kind of getting our grips with the product here. So here we go. Retro rookie of Lapierre. Lapierre on the retro rookie, and then Cole Caulfield on the base rookie. We'll sleeve that one up. Kind of sleeve up the like good base rookies as we go along. Hischier on the obviously the other jersey, so it's just not their home or away uniforms essentially. Cool. Next up we have a Planet Metal of Sidney Crosby for the Penguins. It's cool, kind of like a half or quarter sphere. Circle, not sphere. Sphere would be 3D. And a Crosby variation right behind it. So it would be cool if they had like 4 of these per team and it was like a perfect circle, but yeah. Crosby on the jersey variation, and then these 2 are just base. All right, we got a rhythm now. We got a rhythm. This is definitely one that like you kind of got to like go through it a little bit slower. So, oh, here we go. Here's a cheesy one. We got a DeBrincat on the cheddar for Chicago. That's those are definitely different. Like impressive. Like die cut. I like that they have been a little bit bolder with it, and very 90s. It is also extremely hard to top load. There we go. So we'll sleeve and top load all the die cuts as we go along, just because those ones are the ones that'll take the longest. We got a Kupari rookie and a Yandel jersey variation, and these are both just base. All right, we got a bit of a pattern now. Bit of a pattern. SkyBox prospects of Merkley and Darlene on the rookie for the Sharks, and then just base. Yep, just base. Cool. And we keep moving on. Ooh, we have our first PM. Hey! If Podkolzin's your PC, how about a Precious Metal Gems of Podkolzin for the Canucks? There we go. The retro one too. That's the one you want to hit. Congrats. Congrats. Nice Podkolzin PMG, numbered 56 of 100. Corners are like edges aren't. They're not. It's not going to grade a 10. I don't think. Corners and edges are probably going to get a little bit of a rough spot. Maybe surface a little bit, but like, hey, rookie PMG of the person UPC in a break. Yeah, that's a win. That honestly could be hit of the break too. Good rookie PMGs are always what you want to get out of SkyBox. So Beckman and Marchand on the rookie and base variation. There we go. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts on SkyBox are. I love the retro PMGs. Those are, again, one of my favorite subsets. They look nice. Oh, it's funny. Again, it was funny describing this set to people who don't know what SkyBox is. Robin Salo on the retro rookie, a little bit of a soft corner up there. And then Brock Besser on the Sprite Canucks jersey. So that's the variation. These are all not perfect. But yeah, it's funny trying to describe like what the PMGs are like to people who aren't familiar with the set. And it's like, you know, the Tim Hortons red die cuts? It's those, but prettier, essentially, and rarer. Championship Galaxy of Nick Backstrom for the Capitals. Honestly, not my favorite insert that we've seen so far, but Jari and Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Doing pretty well for the Sabres. Jari for the Penguins. Based on the other ones. Cool. All right. Well, good first half here. Or good first box. Anytime you get a PMG is good. Carlson's not in the retro. Amped up of Matthews for the Leafs. And Cam York on the rookie. For the Flyers. Base on the rest. Cool. Prospects of Lapierre for the Capitals. Yeah, this was your box pick too. Lapierre for the Capitals. Radish and Pajot. Pajot for the Islanders, a little bit of a soft edge. Radish for the Lightning. Yeah, it's still a Lightning on that one. So you got traded. It got traded in. Was it in season or was it out of season? I honestly can't remember. Big man on ice. I believe this is Mark Giordano for the Kraken. Kraken on the board with Josh Bailey for the Islanders. Who did we get before? Did we get Pajot? We got Pajot before. There we go. And Bailey for the Islanders on the, essentially it's just the reverse retro jerseys. All right, 2 packs to go here for box 1. This is going to be a bit of a longer break. Addison on the retro rookie. Olofsson and Neighbors. Neighbors on the rookie and Olofsson on the reverse retro. There we go. Last pack of box 1. We have ice carvings of Swayman for the Bruins. I think we'll sleeve and top of that one up. And Spencer Knight on the rookie for the Panthers. We'll sleeve and topple that one. That's just like a standard acetate insert. Nothing too fancy, I'd say. You got like their little picture in the background. Like, it's cool, but it's definitely like your plain, one of your like more, your rare but also still plain sets, if that makes sense. So yeah, there's box 1. PMG of Podkolzin, who's a good rookie. That's a win. Box, I guess technically 2, which is 6. 866. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let me just pull this up. Let's see. I mean, you saw a good PMG already, so it'd be nice to get, I don't know, something similar, but like a good auto. We didn't get an auto that, right? Is it, I don't think you're guaranteed an auto and a numbered card, actually, now that I think about it. I think it's like, what's the exact hit quotient? I think it changed. It is 1 hit, which is either a PMG, an autograph, jambalaya, or other rare card, 5 inserts, and then 1 acetate insert, so the Swayman. So that's what it is. Cool. All right, here we go. Start off with Big Cheese of Kaprizov for the Wild. That seems a little bit miscut, but you know, who doesn't miscut their cheese from time to time? These things are going to be one of the biggest pains for sorting because they are so hard to top load. Lafreniere and Lundqvist, both for the Rangers. Lundqvist, the rookie, and Lafreniere on the retro. There we go. Yeah, those cheddars are going to be really tough to top load and like just sort and pack. So Chinakhov on the retro. Are the retros only rookies, I guess? Hellebuck? No, probably not. Hellebuck for the Jets on the reverse retro, but we're just getting lucky. Let's see. Sorry, it's throwing me. Oh no, it is only retros. It is only rookies in the retros. So, Drysdale for the Ducks and Phillips for the Flames. All right, we can start cranking through stuff pretty quickly here. Big Man on Ice of Yossi for the Predators, a McTavish, and a Pavelski. We'll sleeve up the McTavish. I think he might have a chance to do good things. Honestly, between him and Zegras, I'd probably favor him. I think Zegras will be flashier, but McTavish might be the better player type of thing. But they'll both be pretty good. Both are pretty good. Sorry, the Kaprizov's just bugging me that it's off-centered. There we go, that's better. This product will drive like my just like my particularness a little bit crazy. Speaking of Zegras, there's Zegras on the Planet Metal. What does it look like on the back? Is it actually like a full globe? No, it's just reversed on the back. Okay. It shows the Atlantic Ocean with the western parts of Africa and Europe. Suzuki and Lundell. Lundell's a rookie. Suzuki is a base variation. All right. Now we're moving somewhat. Amped of Ovechkin. Amped up. Holtz on the rookie for the Devils. So I'm going to try and move a little bit quicker through them, just because I know it will take a little bit. Ranta. Ferentz on the rookie. Hannafin on the retro jersey. A little bit of soft edges on the cards here, but nothing like horrible. What is this? Metal X. Oh, and this is Gord on the jersey variation. Metal X of Lucas Raymond. This is like a really cool. It's a different card. It's like essentially just super thick, but like really shiny. I don't know if it's actually like metal. It might actually be metal. I think my fingerprints are on there. And the card behind is just a Patrick Kane, like regular base card. Let me just, I honestly was not expecting that. Metal X. Is it an Easter egg? MX68. No, not an Easter egg. They're just, oh, okay, so it's acetate hollow. Okay. I guess, oh, okay, I see it now. Sorry, I'm just like, yeah, it's definitely 1 in 240, so definitely case hit. But yeah, it's like the like part with the foil on top is like slightly above, so cool concept. I think it could be explored a little bit more. I'll try and clean that one off later, but I think it's a 130 point. Yep, 130 point. Yeah, they look nice. Like, they look really sharp. They definitely like shine a lot, so they're cool. I just like, I wish that there was like a little bit more depth, you know, behind the player and stuff like that. It looks better on camera than in person, I'd say, though. Like, that card like that actually looks okay. That looks pretty sick. With like in the right light, it looks really nice. So cool hit for Detroit there. Yeah, when I saw like Metal X, I was expecting like a thin card. I was kind of like thrown off a little bit by it being a 130 point card. Ross Colton on the retro rookie. Vasilevsky and Lapierre are 2 short print bases. Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely different. Neon Icon of Panarin for the Rangers. Again, it's kind of got like the neon outline around the skates and hands. So Lassie Thompson. I don't think those are like super rare. Yeah, they're about 1 in every 2 boxes or so, or every, yeah, a little bit over 2. All right, so we should still have a numbered card left. Or no, we should have a clear. I don't know if that counts as a clear card. It shouldn't in theory, but the Cheddar of Barkov. I'm gonna need more top loaders. Getting the Cheddar like in that's really well centered is honestly like gonna be tough to do because these are really like honestly really tough cards to die cut. So Addison and Fox on your rookie and your short print bases. There we go. Colton for the Lightning, Makar for the Avs. Makar in that Nordiques jersey. Big Man on Ice of Kopitar for the Kings. Kachuk and Eklund. Short print and rookie. All right. Yeah, this is again. If you open up SkyBox last year, it's somewhat similar, but it's also very different. Like the insert sets are very different, which I think is a cool thing. It makes it feel a little bit like it's got your staples, but it makes it feel a little bit different year over year. Morgan Barron and Tomasino. Just base. And last pack. This should be the clear card then. Right, because I don't think we've hit one. Yeah. It is. Metal Universe picks of Vasilevsky. Oh, it's like a guitar pick. Okay. It's like a little acetate guitar pick. Those are kind of cool. Vasilevsky for the Lightning. Again, this stuff is going to be a sorting nightmare, but I love it. Kunin and Kane on, I think, both just the retro jerseys. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get another pack of top loaders because I know we're gonna need it at this rate. I mean, like, look at the top load stack here. Like, this is just like inserts and stuff, but it's really hard to like not. I can't not do that while we go along because it's just they're gonna get so lost in the insert stacks. So yeah, so far through 2 boxes, it's definitely different. It's not gonna be a set for everyone, but if you like kind of like the retro style inserts, kind of that 90s vibe, you'll like the set. If you like cards that are slightly different, you'll like the set. And like I'm glad that they did some different things here. Like the Metal X cards, I think like really cool concept. I would like to see them like expand, like maybe add like a little bit more depth to the acetate side of things because like it really doesn't look like an acetate card, but like in the right lighting they look phenomenal. Like I'm sitting here looking at that card and the more like I look at it, like just the different angles, it just changes the color of the hollow in the background, right? So like that'd be a really cool set to kind of put together and have like on a wall because like, you know, if you just tilt it whatever way, it'll just look different depending on what light it's in, right? So 519 on the box. And obviously, I love the look of PMGs. They're nice. So here we go. All right, I want to see something after this pack. Starting off with an amped up of Marner and a Batherson on the reverse retro. I want to see something. I want to see if this is the clear hit again. Nope. It is a Planet Metal of Kucherov for the Lightning. I'd say some dots and stuff, but no, that's just the ocean or the islands and stuff. So yeah, this is going to be definitely like a longer break, but that's fine. Barron for the Rangers. Okay, so it wasn't. Unless I just mixed up the order of the packs in which I pulled them out. But both boxes is the last pack that we got the clear card. Kalynuk for Chicago. Dano and Pinto on the short print basis. All right. Big Men on Ice of Sidney Crosby with a Joe Veleno rookie behind it. And a little bit of a messed up corner, but not horrible. I'd be curious to see like if people get these graded, what the average will come back at. Veleno, like centering's going to be the big one there, obviously, but Veleno for the Red Wings on the short print. There we go. There's a most. I like that nice little UFO in the background on Mo Sider. I can dig that. That looks cool. On the retro, we'll top load and sleeve the good retro rookies too. Those are the ones that typically hold their value a little bit more based off of last year. So Perfetti and Leonard. Perfetti's a sleeve. Leonard goes there. Yeah, I like that. I like that UFO background. That's pretty cool. All right, here's our clear cut card. Mo Sider on the ice carvings. And you got like the face in the background back there. It's kind of made to look like it's carved out of ice. It's harder to have a decoy here. I have a decoy here. There you go. It's a little bit easier to see it there. Yeah, cool looking card. Merzlikins on the variation. Rest are just base. All right. Oh, we got a big cheese coming up. Alexander Holtz, or sorry, the Cheddar, and Newhook and Suter. Dallas and Colorado on the short print bases. Yeah, even top loading the cheddars, it's just like they get caught on like the little, not top loading but sleeving them, it gets caught on the little cheese holes. So be careful with those. All right, next pack. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen on the top prospects. McKinnon on the variation. Well, for the Edmonton Oilers PMG of Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid PMG. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Box 7 coming up big. Numbered. Oh, just off the jersey number. 95 of 100. I mean, that's a pretty big pull. Red Edmonton. Galen. There you go. Edmonton's a pretty big boomer bust team in this. And I mean, when you hit a McDavid PMG, that's going to be the hit of the break. So, yeah. Nemesnikov should know on the other stuff. Well, that is 2 good PMGs in 3 boxes. That's wild. Yeah. I think the other half is probably going to end up being just in random breaks at this point. Eklund on the retro and Bernard Docker on the short print. So heck yeah. Love getting a McDavid PMG. That's honestly really, really cool. Ooh, what's this? Pitter Patter. That's a cool little insert. Delorier. Honestly, like, the thing I like about this product, like, honestly, that I personally like about it, so far, these are actually pretty rare. 1 in 75 packs, so we'll give that a sleeve and top load. That's about, what, 5 boxes? 1 in 5? Yeah. So what I like about this is that, like, the boxes have a similar content breakdown, Merkley and Burns, both for the Sharks. The boxes have, like, similar content, but like the inserts change a lot. So it feels like all the box that we've opened have felt slightly different, and it does feel like a more old school product, and I like that. Amped Up of Marchand and a Lucas Raymond. On the base, I need to get more sleeves. But holy cow, like good rookie retro PMG and a good, like arguably the best base PMG to get. So yeah, this is, oh yeah. If you like to build sets, this is honestly one of the most fun products to build a set in. I did the base set last year and it was fun. Like even just doing the base set is fun. So Lundell, Podkolzin on the rookie, Draisaitl on the retro. Podkolzin kind of goes into that good tier. Actually, so does Eklund. Eklund's retro goes into that kind of like good tier. So, but yeah, this is a fun product if you like to set build. So, I think that's, oh, that Burns is in the retro. Marner on the big man on ice, and Shifley for the Jets. But yeah, like it'd be fun to just pick a set and go for it. You know, it's definitely a very old school style product, and that's cool. It fits I like when there's products that fit gaps that like we normally don't have. Alex Newhook, that's nice. Lindholm and Peterka. Newhook solid on the retro. Peterka is probably in that upper like tier, I would say. But yeah. Yeah, it's definitely like opening it up has been fun, honestly. It's if you want something that's like different from series 1 that has like some high-end hit potential, you can't go wrong. All right, here's box 9. And if you like, again, you might get some cards and you just be like, okay, like I want to build the set now. You can do that with this. I will say, I wish they put like a little bit more legend content in it, but I get why they didn't, because it was also like produced back then. So, but like I think like a living legend set throughout the product would be cool. 739, by the way, front numbers, or 99, 7799 to be exact. All right, here we go. Amped Up of Zegers for the Ducks and a Perfetti for the Jets. Let's go sleeve and sleeve. I might have to be a little bit, I'm probably honestly going to have to be a little bit more picky about what we sleeve as we go along here, because there's not a ton left, so I might make a pile for rookies that'll get individually sleeved and top loaded. And then, yeah. Moritz Seider on the prospects. That one's solid. Yeah, we'll start doing that. Turcotte is like in that kind of like not instant sleeve. Merzlikins on the base variation. Yeah, this set would be a pretty fun set building set. It has a variety of different inserts, you know. Autograph, Dougie Hamilton for the Devils, our first autograph. And pretty good player. I'm gonna guess he's like a lower grouping. If I'd have to guess, like if there's A, B, C, D, he'd be like C. But let's see where he ranks. Do they have base silver autographs? He is number 7. He's a group E. Okay. Well, he's one of the easiest groups to pull, I guess. So never mind. Just ignore me. Tilted in a little bit that way. There we go. Tuck for Vegas. Yeah, it's definitely a fun set. Podkolzin on the retro. Hey, Bill. Bill, unfortunately, you didn't get your Oilers in this break. But yeah, we're halfway through. Like, this is the 4th box. Well, I just don't know why I did that to that automatically. McDavid and Byfield. Byfield will put in the into sleeve, but yeah, so far so good. Really, really fun open so far. Every box has been kind of different. You have the Rangers. Nothing like super major for them, but yeah, 2 PMGs so far. One being a rookie, a good rookie retro, and I mean the other being the man in the middle. Galaxy of Kopitar for the Kings, Sampo Ranta. So Podkolzin on the cheddar. Well, and you had you said the Canucks were your, or Podkolzin was your PC guy, so you're getting a lot of Podkolzins out of this. The corner on this one's a little bit soft, but oh yeah, this is doing wonders for your PC. Lundqvist and Yossi. Lundqvist is probably in that like not quite good enough to individually sleeve and top load. Yeah, this has been nice so far. Definitely like a slower break product just because there's so many different parallels and stuff. Cam York, laugh on the retro. Yeah, lots of fun. Lots of unique die cut cards. Pretty cool. Ovechkin on the big man on ice, and Pavelski and Phillips are your short prints for that pack. Big man, big men. Yeah. The metal X's are nice too. Who had Detroit? Detroit was Ted. Like, again, the more I look at that card, the more I like it. So Mercer for the Devils on the retro. That's it. It's scored some nice goals lately. McTavish. I think we've already sleeved up a McTavish, so we're gonna just put him there. All right. I think we have one of those picks. Yep. Mark Stone for the Senators. Joseph, you got a kind of box hit out of your box number. So there we go for the Senators. A little bit of like foiling on the back as a heads up, but cool card. There's just a lot of like cool stuff in here. Stuff that like you wouldn't normally think about for trading cards, which is nice. Lindell, Hellebuck. Like 4 boxes of this one, Miss Break might not be the worst. New hook on the cheddar. A 4-box double up could honestly, like just thinking about break formats. Cause like we're 4 boxes in now and it feels like we got a decent amount of stuff. So Burns, Bernard Docker. Beckman and Merkley. Wild and Sharks. Like, yeah, we've got a massive, like that's all the stuff over here gets shipped. So again, we'll do up to 2 team-based sets because that's going to be a lot of stuff. Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Big men on ice. There's another Pinto coming up. I don't know if his base rookie is in the individual sleeve, but in a Batherson as well. We'll put it there for now, but we'll see. I'll check. I will check. Next up, we have Spencer Knight on the retro. That's a good one. So I think we have... Was it McDavid this box, or was that last box? I don't know. They're kind of all running together. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's going to be... Now's probably going to be the time to buy that, too. Dano for the Kings on the retro jersey. I think he's a little bit down in sales, but I think he's going to be good. So he's just having a little bit of a rough patch, and he'll get through it. Oh, gold planet metal of, oh, it's Marchand though. I don't think it's numbered. I do not think that it is numbered. Yeah, no numbering, so it's probably just shorter printed. I didn't realize there were like this many. Yeah, golds are 1 in 60, so 1 in every 4 boxes. There we go. With a Lenner and a Valeno. All right, I'm gonna shrink down the rookie and insert pile here. There we go. Nice. The trilogy and scribe stuff's really nice. I just gotta grab a quick sip of water. 1 second. But hey, 4 boxes, 4 pretty cool cards. Pretty nice stuff. All right. Box 11. 71. Yeah, I'll see how these final 4 boxes go, but like, I feel like we've gotten at least 2 of the case hits out. So, there's 15 packs per box times 16. That means 160, yeah, 240. 571. So there's still some case hit stuff left. But I'll definitely scroll through the checklist a little bit more thoroughly and make sure we're not missing anything major. Amped Up of Spencer Knight. Nick Suzuki on the reverse retro. Or the short print, I guess. Kalen Addison, Hannafin, and Holtz. Suzuki on the big man. Excuse me, on ice. Ferentz for the Predators. There we go. I think I'm just gonna stick to top loading and leaving the die cuts and then like anything that's actually like a really big hit from now on. Perfetti, and we say that the good reverse or the good retro rookies will sleeve up. But Lapierre, Gord. Perfetti's for the Jets. Lapierre's for the Capitals. Gord's for the Kraken. Next up, Giordano for the Kraken on the Planet Metal. This stuff's nice. It is definitely a lot nicer than last year, I would say. Vasilevsky for the Bolts on the retro. Byfield on the cheddar. That one's actually really well centered. And then Fox and Thompson are the short prints. It's actually one of the more nicely centered ones that we've gotten. So these things are going to be like, I kind of almost want to get one and like grade it just to see what it comes back at. All right. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Bear Boulet for the Lightning. Are you kidding me? PMG of Draisaitl? In the same case as a McDavid? What? Excuse me? That's insane. Numbered 77 of 100. Like, legitimately two of the top. I'd even go like top 5. Like that's two of the top 5 PMGs for vets. Like, I mean, I guess the Raymond moves over. The Draisaitl goes here. This has been actually pretty crazy. Addison? Yeah, that is. Yeah. Like, I mean, you can argue him in the top 5 though. I think like him and Makar are pretty interchangeable. So that's crazy. That's absolute like that's 3 really good PMGs. And I guess that's one of the things with it only being like retros of rookies and the rookies being for the most part pretty solid. Like you're gonna get better PMGs on average. Raymond on the spaceship in the background. I like the spaceship background ones. Those are my favorite so far. What a break. Kachuk on the short print. What a half case. So yeah, I think the other half we're gonna. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. So, neon icons, man, these are actually a lot nicer than my first look at them. Giordano for the Kraken. Those look pretty nice. Kane and Tomasino. Honestly, I might go back there and just like top load and sleeve a lot of the like main inserts and stuff because they're just cool. Well, how about a Cam York PMG for the Flyers? That's 4 PMGs in 5 boxes. And like York again, probably isn't the worst to get. Well, the Ducky autograph is just gonna go down. I don't like again, I haven't watched a ton of this yet. But I feel like we're doing really good. Eklund and Makar, I feel like we're absolutely smashing like the PMG side of things. But again, with like 100 base, and the, like, you're probably gonna get good ones more often than I think you think. Barkov for the Panthers, Sider for the Red Wings on the retro. That is again, there's probably what 50 in the rookie retro set. It's probably 50. I were to have to guess. Yeah, it's big man on ice, by the way. Yeah, there's 50. So, like, I'd say Cam York's in like that 30 range. You know, he's not going to be maybe even like the 25 range. He's probably in like that borderline top half. Man, this stuff is just delivering. Pinto, Gustafson, and Price. And one thing to call on the McDavid actually is that it is fuzzy with the text. The Draisaitl is not, but like it's a McDavid PMG, so shrug. Big man on ice, Vasilevsky for the Bolts. So what's been our worst box? Our worst box has probably just been the Dougie, like the Dougie auto. That's pretty solid. Barkov on the. That's just a practice jersey. But on the jersey variation. Okay. That's a little interesting. Radish on the retro. Matthews and Swayman. Did Dougie have McDavid? Okay. Dougie, I don't know, man. All the boxes have kind of blurred together. Dougie had McDavid, so yeah. Yeah, the Raymond box would probably be our worst, and that's the case hit. And that's still a really nice card. Well, ice carvings of Podkolzin. Daniel, man, like, you're getting all your Podkolzin cards. I think, did you choose 11 as well? I'll put that there. Allison. And I don't know what else to say. Like, this has just been really good. This has been one of those breaks where it's just like everything we touch has been pretty solid and like it's been pretty fun. My thumb does not like this break. The top loaders are digging in a little bit. That is the only complaint for me for this break. All right. Yeah. I mean, like, I think maybe we'll do the next one as like a double up. 2 teams. We'll see how the rest of this finishes up. Because, like, we've got 4 PMGs already. I feel like they're going to be somewhat rare still. Like, last year they were 1 in every 2 or 3 boxes, it seemed like. So it feels like we might have about half a case worth of them still. But we'll see how this finishes up. We might do a double up on the next half. It feels like it could be a good double up product. But we'll see. Cider on the Cheddar, Kalinuk and Mantha. Our short prints there. Cider is actually pretty nicely centered as well. Detroit's done really well this break. Edmonton's crushed it. Vancouver's crushed it. You know, I even think some of like the not the best teams are doing okay, so I need to get more top loaders. I'm honestly like I was not expecting it to be like I was expecting it to be a fun and like different type of opening. I wasn't expecting it to be like this fun and this crazy. If I'm just being honest. So Bernard Docker and Luke Kunin. Because this has been honestly really crazy. PMG, kind of like the purple parallel to 199 of Ference for the Predators. Our first purple. I believe they actually were supposed to be like, I don't know, purple spectrum. Okay. So they're not technically a PMG. They are a purple spectrum to 199. But they still look cool. Ference for the Predators. Not bad. We'll put that there. That's still recapable. And then Draisaitl and Raymond. This stuff has been actually kind of crazy. Gustafson, that is just a regular retro. And Podkolzin. I'll be curious to see what the other half of this is like. I think we got another one of those pitter-patters. Pitter-patters of Lucic for the Flame. I like these. This would be a cool little set to put together too, especially if you like Enforcers. Paterka, Scheifele. Let's put those there. So I think, yeah. I think when I go back through, I'll probably end up top loading and saving all like the actual inserts just because they're all pretty cool. Maybe not the amped ups, but Carey Price for the Habs. Lindholm for the Flames. Anything that looks like slightly different or like more unique, I'll probably end up sleeving and top loading, or that's like rarer than 1 per box. Mercer for the Devils. Suter and Barron. We haven't pulled a rarer PMG than red though. That's our only like big miss so far. Barzell on Big Man on Ice and Newhook on the rookie. It's like literally the only weakness so far is that we haven't pulled something out of like less than 100. Well, technically 90. Because again, as a reminder, if you're unfamiliar with how PMG works, the first 10 are greens, and then the next 90 are reds. And obviously there's a gold 1 of 1, but if we pull that, that's crazy. Cam York for the Flyers. Chanot and McKinnon on your short prints. Eklund on the ice carvings. The Mesnikov on the base short print. Nemesnikov on the short print. Everything else is just base. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry it's been a bit of a longer break, but I mean, we kind of haven't, like, it's about as fast as you can go for this. Cider on the amped up. We'll sleeve that one up. Bear Boulet on the rookie. Lucas Raymond on the Planet Metal. Nico Dawes for the Devils. One problem with like the round die cuts is it's very hard to get like a good grip on the edge, so there might be some fingerprints on it. Nico Dawes for the Devils. Do my best to try and keep the fingerprints off, but some cards make it hard. Newhook, Colton, and Giordano. Again, I get that Seattle didn't have a ton of jerseys, but I wish it would have just done like... Seattle doesn't have an alternate jersey, so that makes sense. Panthers one, though. Newhook on the big man on ice. Or sorry, not Newhook, McKinnon. I don't know why I said Newhook. O'Reilly. I love these red jerseys. Yeah, this is a good mix though of vet content, of like rookie content. Again, if it had like really rare like legend players, I think that'd be cool. But yeah. Jake Neighbors, ooh, that's a cool background. He pops off, that's gonna be pretty popular. Kaprizov and Denisenko. So that box was just the variants, right? Yeah. Okay, I think that was our worst box. Like I think that was our worst box. So all right, box 1346. I feel like your average box is gonna be somewhere in between like that and the Raymond one. But we'll see. It's definitely a fun box to open up. (046). Definitely a fun box to open up. Kaprizov with a Marchand. Kaprizov for the big man. Yeah, I definitely think it's the right call sleeving the die cuts as we go along though, because they're definitely tougher. And as a heads up, with a lot of the top loaders, they are a little bit they're a little bit sharp on the edges for some reason. Whenever the past couple packs that we've gotten, it could just been the run. Just a little bit sharp on the edges. Just be careful. Lundqvist for the Rangers. Besser Beckman. Next up. I feel like we have one autograph coming up. So the cheddar of Mr. Crosby. A little bit of mayo to go with the cheddar. God, that Canucks Penguins game yesterday was something. That was something to watch. Cheddar of Crosby. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen on the rookie. We haven't hit... Have we hit the Zegras base rookie yet? I can't remember. Newhook on the retro. I think we've hit a Newhook retro. I'm not sure though. Cam York and Tristan Jarry. All right, your short prints. Quentin Byfield on the ice carving. So this seems pretty rookie dominated. Cool cards. Literally, ice carvings, cool. Get it? Peugeot for the Islanders. Quentin Byfield, I think, is working his way up the lineup too in LA, so that's good to see. This pack does not want to open up. Last time I checked, at least he was. Amped up with Aho with the Perunovic and Jamie Benn. Eklund on the SkyBox Premium. Hischier on the base variation. Well, for the Rangers, Barron on the purple spectrum to 199, numbered 20 of 199. That's Bill. 20 of 199 on the purple spectrums. And Crosby and Caulfield. Caulfield will sleeve up because it's Cole. All right. These to the side here. Yeah, definitely a very fun break. One of those products that you kind of like got to see it open whether or not you like it. So Baron on the retro again, Kupari. The short print. So it comes down to whether or not you hit the right names in the right sets. David Perron on the Championship Galaxy for the Blues. And Darlene and Yandel. O'Reilly for the Blues. Allison for the Flyers. O'Reilly is the big man. And not a ton of sleeves left here. And you know what? I'm okay with that. If we go through a bunch of sleeves in a break, that's a good sign. This stuff's a lot of fun. Like, again, it's a lot of fun. Spencer Knight, Sillinger, and Fiala. Sillinger there. He struggled this year, but I got hopes for him. All of Columbus has struggled. Well, essentially all of Columbus. We got Cheese, the cheddar of Mr. Caulfield. Mr. Caulfield bringing us the cheddar. And this one is definitely off-centered. There we go. God, these things are so tough to top load. There we go. Just because you got to get like the flimsy corner of the sleeve into the top loader, and it's like, you know, Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. It's just tough to. This pack was opened already. A nice little window there. That's interesting. Ross Colton on the retro with the Gibson and Jarvis. Jarvis is nice. Can't say I've ever seen that before with a pack. Can't say I've ever seen a break with a PMG of Draisaitl and McDavid. And Kucherov. Probably Colint. Colin for the Kraken. This has me, honestly, this set has me excited for Skyboxes in the future so far. Obviously, it helps that we're hitting the right names. But Colin for the Kraken on the rookie. But, like, it feels like at this price point, with the amount of cards that you get, the amount of different stuff, like, this feels like a legitimately, like, fun product. And box 16, which is 31. This would have been a box that I would have opened up. All right. I mean, last box of the break. What haven't we seen so far? A PMG green or like a jambalaya or something? One of those would be insane. Are they still doing the platinum profiles? Yeah, 731. There we go. I want to test something though. We're going to take the bottom pack of each. So I guess the top pack and see which one's the clear cut. Because it seems like the clear card's always been kind of that top pack. All right, it was right side. Alex Newhook on the ice carvings. It feels like it's always been that top card. And then obviously the Caulfield. Let's leave that one up after we are running a little bit low on sleeves here. I want to make sure I have enough for the rest of the box. Kane on the Championship Galaxy with the Quinn Hughes and Nicole Sillinger. Silly can go there. And Kupari on the rookie retro with a Cider and a Lindholm. All right. What are we going to finish on? Like, I don't know. The second half has been quiet compared to the first half, but like, when you look at how good the second half is, or the first half was, it kind of makes sense. Amped up of Raymond and a Jarvis behind it. The Raymond will save up, I guess, because it's technically like rookie. What will we end on here? Foligno on the pros and prospects with the Lyndon Gibson. Ducks and Kraken. Got a big men, Carey Price. The Jamie Benn. Right behind it. So definitely been a fun break though. Jamie Benn for the Stars. If you're looking for a different style of hobby box, you know that you're watching on YouTube, there'll be a link in the YouTube to this. In the YouTube description. I'll post one on Twitch in a minute, but Kalanick on the retro with a Hischier and Perunovic. If you're into different style like box product, like something different from Series 1, but you know, still multiple pack, has some like high-end hit chance with some different cards, like honestly, pretty fun product. McKinnon on the Cheddar. No idea how the resale value is going to hold up long term. PMGs generally hold up fairly well, but the inserts and stuff will be interesting. The retro rookies, if they're the right rookies, do well. Barkov and Gustafsson. But yeah, for the most part, pretty fun break. Pretty fun break. Gustafsson with the Swayman. Well, PMG for the Sharks, Brent Burns. That's not bad either. 55 of 100. Yep, 55 of 100. There you go. Burns PMG for the Sharks. Matthews and Allison. Could you imagine if we got like a Matthews with this? That'd just be crazy. Ferentz on the retro. Fiala for the Wild. On the... That's technically a short print, but I don't think... Is that a different jersey? Like, I honestly don't think that's a different jersey. I think that's just a regular away, right? Am I going crazy? Mark Stone for Vegas with the Draisaitl for the Oilers. Salo for the Islanders with the Podkolzin and a Scheifele. 2 packs to go here. McDavid on the Planet Metal for the Oilers. Well, Oilers, you had a heck of a break. Like, absolutely insane. With a price behind it. And then last pack. See if there's anything special hiding in here. Just probably big men. Big men on ice. Ryan Getzlaf. Paterka rookie for the Sabres. All right. Well, it's recap time here. I know what the hit of the break is, but there are multiple really nice hits in this break, so that's always nice. I just want to take a moment to appreciate the stack of sleeved and top-loaded cards thanks to die cuts. Like, there's a lot here. So, yeah, like I said, we'll do probably 2 sets of team base per person, and then kind of see how your break went from there. So, recap time. What are we recapping? I don't think we're going to go through all of these. Our pitter-patters were Delorier and Lucic. Some of our cool like retros, we got a Raymond, a Knight, a Podkolzin, a Cider. I think we hit Perfetti as well. Our picks, we got a Vasilevsky and a Stone. These are really cool. I like them. Nice little like play on stuff, like it's their draft picks and then like who they were drafted by, and it's their like in a guitar pick type card. So that's kind of funny, kind of cool. Other cool numbered cards, we got a Baron and Ference Purple Spectrum Retro Parallels, not technically PMGs, but essentially PMGs. PMG of Birds for the Sharks to 100. Fifth best hit, probably the PMG Retro of York to 100. Well, 90. Fourth best hit, we're gonna go with the Metal X. This card, like when we first pulled it, was kind of like, this is different. Wasn't a big fan, but like, man, the more this card just sits in your background, the cooler it gets with the foiling and stuff. So really cool stuff. 130.2, slightly thick card. The like edges have some scuffing and stuff on like dust and stuff. So it's not like the perfect condition, but really cool card. Case hit kind of. I wish they would put like a little bit more into like the hollow so it pulls it out a little bit, but I think the acetate hollow kind of comes through where this just isn't foiled, but still a really cool card. Second best hit of the break is going to be the Drysidle PMG. Third best hit. When it's your third best hit, like it's honestly tough to choose a top three here. But the Podkolzin, getting the rookie retro PMG, these are like I'd say the big money cards. So nice Podkolzin there, and it's going to the Podkolzin PC. Really happy about that. And I mean, hit of the break. Yeah, McDavid PMG for the Oilers. Oilers had a heck of a break. So yeah, there is group break number 342. We'll see what we do next week with the other half. We'll either do a double up or we'll do this exact same break format. Yeah, take care on that break. I'll see how many are left in the SkyBox Metal Champions actually. So, and just before I forget, let's go. I'll drop a link to the product in Twitch chat as well. If you're watching on YouTube, I will leave a link to it in the description below. Because yeah, honestly, like my thoughts on the product are that it was really, really fun to open up. So I'll drop a link to that. Again, there'll probably be spots left for SkyBox Metal Champions. That is the like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, like celebrity type one. So yeah, but that's it for Group Break 342. Pretty insane break.